we all have what we call our special power. I kind of see things before they happen. And it's a really weird power that I have. I said, I said, I'm surprised I have not seen anybody on a bicycle doing this road because, people travel, there is a lot of campers and things like that, but I hadn't seen anybody doing by bicycle. And I barely finished the sentence. And she goes around this bend, and there is somebody on a bicycle with a backpack doing that road. And I'm like, oh my God, right there. And for me, it's a natural thing, which I've been doing all these years. So with that said, I want to share something with you that it brought me to really kind of acknowledge a lot of things in my life that have to do also with real estate, that have to do with money, that have to do with manifestation, as you call it. They came into this awareness and consciousness that money was easy to them, that everything was there. Is not about wanting, it's about allowing. If you truly believe that eating McDonald's 3 times a day you will lose weight, you would lose weight. Warren Buffett lives in the same house since 1958. He could afford to buy anything he wanted. These things are still in the same house. He drove a Cadillac for over 20 years, the same car until a few years ago, right? That we are working too hard to make things happen. We're working. The first 20 years I was in real estate, I was like a lot of other people. I was doing well, but I was working ungodly amount of hours every week. I was working really hard until I started realizing the other truth that I was actually pushing away money. What would Laura 2.0 do, say, act like? I ask myself all day long because that's the person I'm striving to be. We can't control what happens to us, but we can control how we react to them. Things can change in an instant, guys. Things can change in an instant. Okay. I've seen things happening to me that were like, oh my God, this is crazy. I don't know why the universe, it doesn't just give us what we want and call it a day, right? It unfortunately doesn't work like that. Don't check social media, don't check your emails, don't check your bank balance, don't do any of that. Just go and really envision your life the way you want to be. So I take an instant camera with me when I go. And if something catches my thing, could be a bird, it could be my dog is doing something, could be a flower that I see, I take a picture. And I like instant camera because it spits out the picture right there. So to me, that's a process of mindfulness, process of being present in the moment. Okay. So if your mind starts going down a negative path, or if something doubt comes in your mind, or something happens that is really going to put you in a negative mood or energy, I take 5 minutes to reset myself. I don't stress. I know. That's the thing. You come to the feeling of knowing. When you get into that feeling that you know, right? Then you relax. It's like when you put an order on Amazon, you don't stress if the order is going to show up in 2 or 3 days. Because the thing is, if you acknowledge and you're grateful to the universe, it will bring you more of it. It's like you have this bucket that you already filled out all your life with your dreams, your goals, your aspiration. It's already there. You just have to dump this bucket upside down. And how do you
Oh,
dump
yeah,
this
makes sense.
bucket upside down? Is by not worrying about it so much. Feel it. How would it feel right now if you opened up your bank account and saw $100,000 in there right now, just sitting there in your checking account? Because reality is highly overrated. It's not what it is. That's the other thing that people say, oh, it takes time to do something. That no, it can be instant. The the more powerful you are in this conviction of knowing, the fastest it manifests. And the way to get this bucket to manifest is really just relax, chill out, be happy. So I would challenge you to do something today. And if for you it's hard to do it from this moment on the rest of your life, can you do it for an hour? Just if for the next 30 minutes to an hour, you really made yourself super happy and do something that you really want to do and stuff, this afternoon things will start happening.